At this moment, I am a voice in the middle of the room. I hope that you're okay with the chosen language. It's English. Please find a comfortable place. Take your time to locate yourself and look around. Who are your neighbors? Realize and scan your surroundings. Even if I am a voice talking to you from outside, imagine what can happen behind the closed door and the windows. During your stay of 15 minutes in this shared ground, I invite you to construct new localizations together. For that, I will invite you to be active in the space. Take that invitation as a moment of arrival and feel free to move. Usually, if a civilization is faced with a threat, even if it is very aware of the threat, it doesn't react. It doesn't make a move, and it doesn't act. But why? Usually, it is very difficult to locate yourself in a very complex world. But a very complex world is made of small-scale actions. And if you start from the bottom, you can react with small-scale actions to very complex problems. Today I would love to invite you to find those small-scale actions. The complexity of politics, being in this world and feeling yourself free. Can be changed by the position of yourself. So, in the past, being emancipated meant just to react to something with protest, and the generations in front of us before, they did it a lot. But if you understand your dependencies, you can work on them as a construction.
I feel a lot of tension in my back, but I receive a new perspective. On the same problem. And can use my own resources to relax. But we can connect them with a reasonable structure of the head and try to relocate them. I need one person for this move. It helps a lot with the emotions in every situation you are. Is there one person who can please take this place? Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. And continue as long as you want. And feel free to move through the space if you would like.
We started from the dependencies. At this moment, I'm very dependent of an answer from the Ausländeramt Düsseldorf to let my boyfriend stay in this country. I'm dependent on the degree of the Kunstakademie to continue my artistic career. I am dependent on the emotions of my parents, even if it's just surreal and not so true. And I would love to pass the mic, that we relocate ourselves, and you could share one or two dependencies of you in your chosen language and just pass it to another neighbor. If you don't feel free to speak one of your dependencies, just pass the mic. It's totally fine.
I am depending on a lot of money that I have to pay now in Germany after coming back from Colombia, like a few days ago, and to live another life maybe there. I'm dependent on my body health, how it will look the next month and years for me.
I'm dependent on my fingers. They work. Sometimes they hurt, sometimes they do not. I need them to work.
I'm dependent on focusing myself on my projects to finish my PhD and to
I depend on you that everything is fine.
I'm dependent on systems and structures I want to abolish.
I'm dependent of this strange of because of all the fears I have inside my heart.
I'm dependent on my brain that gives me good ideas, hopefully all the time of my life.
I am depending on my parents who pay for my study and working. I'm also depending on outside of the world. I'm dependent on the people I work with and surround me.
Ich bin abhängig von der Glücke.
As a kangaroo, I'm like trying to make sure that I don't lose myself in art general.
I depend to get the good choice to change the country or not.
I am dependent on love and hope.
I'm depending on digestion and peace.
Ich bin abhängig von Pharmakonzernen.
I'm depending on the people that surround me and my friends.
Same.
I'm dependent on my emotions.
I am dependent on the people I love.
I am dependent on my thoughts and illusions.
Coming back from Colombia, like a few days ago, and to live another life maybe there.
I am dependent on my body health, how it will look the next months and years for me.
I'm dependent on my fingers. They need to work. Sometimes they hurt, sometimes they do not. I need them to work.
I'm dependent on focusing myself on my projects to finish my PhD and to make new things.
I depend on you that everything is fine.
I'm dependent on systems and structures I want to abolish.
I'm dependent of this strange of because of all the fears I have inside my heart.
I'm dependent on my brain that gives me good ideas, hopefully all the time of my life.
I am depending on my parents who pay for my study and my living.
I'm also dependent on Ausländerbehörde. I'm dependent on the people I work with and that surround me.
Ich bin abhängig von der Glücke.
As a kangaroo, I'm depending on my creativity to make sure that I don't lose myself in art general.
I depend to get the good choice to change the country or not.
I am dependent on love and hope.
I'm I'm depending on my digestion and peace.
Ich bin abhängig von Pharmakonzernen.
I'm depending on the people that surround me and my friends.
Same.
I'm dependent on my emotions.
I am dependent on the people I love.
I'm dependent on my thoughts and illusions.
That was an exercise to deal with dependencies, but with the resources we have, and to release them within ourselves. Thank you.